Top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack at my best, and where I'm trying to show you how to be at your best. Screw the rest, man. Hey, man, with no stress. Can you dig it? Man, we talking about, man, is she really a queen? Is he really a king? So let me give y'all some game, man. This story gonna be a little bit longer, so just stay with me, man. But remember, if you're watching this video, remember to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Y'all know what to do, man. Pass this video on. So we're gonna talk about kings and queens. Now, see, in this world, man, it's a lack of relationships these days because people don't know how to play their position as the king and the queen. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody has a role to play, including you so-called kings and a lot of you so-called queens. So let me break it down for you. If you're a chess player, the king is the most important piece on the board. He's the most important piece on the board. But after that, game is over, man. He gets knocked off the board. Now, the queen is the strongest piece on the board. Can you dig what I'm saying? She's the strongest. And that relates to life and relationships. Because that's that king. That king is out here on his grind. He out here on his hustle. He over here making moves. And so he got to trust that his queen, that he should have properly ganged up. He should have properly instructed her the right way on how to be a boss lady. But in order to do that, you have to tell the truth and be the best version of yourself, right? So, and once he had given his queen that proper instruction, now she has his back while he's off doing what he's doing. She's making moves. Just like the king is the head of the household, well, the queen is the strongest part of the household. She runs it. So let me take you back to ancient times, guys. When you see a king and a queen up there talking back in the days, when the king's up there handling his business and he's talking to his people, just like you kings are handling your business, man, that queen never says a word. You cannot tell me any time that you have ever seen a movie and the queen is sitting there out talking her king while the king is sitting there taking care of business. And how come, One Stack? I'm going to tell you why. Because if the king is talking to his subjects or handling his business, and the queen is trying to out-talk her king and not being attentive to him, well then, why should anyone else listen to the king? See? She wasn't being at her best. See, but that queen's job is, while he's handling his business, her job is to be silent and observant. Now, ladies, don't get butthurt about this because, man, y'all time is coming. That queen's job, and guys, if you got a queen, it's your job to train your queen to be observant, to keep open ears and open eyes and a closed mouth. And here's why. While you up there handling your business as the king, she's supposed to be observing, watching your back, watching what's going on. When you talking to Manny, Mo, and Jack, and you're telling them what it is, you're telling them things how it's going to be, things that they don't want to hear. She's watching. She's seeing how they react. You dig? Your queen is watching your back. She's looking at when you talk to this person, this one rolling his eyes at you. When you're talking to this one, you got a couple of them here sucking their teeth. And when you're talking to another one, you got a couple of them making fists and making these faces. But the king can't see everything. That's why it's important to be at your best. It's important to be a boss. It's important to tell the truth. It's important to be a man of principle. It's important to train your woman up right. And she can't do that if she don't believe in you guys, and you don't believe in yourself. You ain't even learned how to believe in yourself yet. That's why I'm here to show you how. You ain't learned how to be at your best yet. Because when you're at your best, your queen is going to automatically fall in. You ain't going to have to tell her nothing. So now, you've been out here taking care of your business all day, right? You've been calling shots like a king do. Your wife, your queen, she has your back. And God, I don't edit videos, man. I keep it 1,000 over here on this channel right here. She been watching your back all day, man. Now the end of the day comes. And I'm going to tell y'all where a term came from. Something that y'all real familiar with. At the end of the day, when that king and that queen, they retired to their quarters back in those days, that's when they would sit down in their bed and have what's called pillow talk. See, this is where the term pillow talk came from. And so, ladies, a lot of y'all be with that. So a lot of men be like, oh, I want a submissive woman. My woman need to be submissive. And a lot of women are trying to buck against that submissiveness. But guess what, fellas? You're supposed to be just as submissive to your wife as she is to you. You know why? Because when you're married, you're one. You are the same person. So being submissive to each other is being submissive to yourself because you are one. So now at the end of the day, when they get back to their quarters and having pillow talk, the king is going to ask his queen, just like some of y'all in relationships, at the end of the day, you need to be talking to your woman because she has faith in your decision. She ain't going to make you look bad in front of nobody if she's a solid woman and you done trained her up the right way and you gamed her up. You dig what I'm saying? Because, hey, man, we'll get on Adam and Eve because he didn't game her up properly. Because if Adam gamed Eve up properly, she never would have accepted that fruit from a serpent and gave it to him. But a lot of y'all don't game y'all woman up properly and y'all continue to eat that bad fruit. You dig? But back to the story. So he's going to ask his queen. So, queen, how did you see things today? And his queen is going to, man, download inside of her king because he done trained her up right, what to look for, you know, how to look for all the F-boy stuff, all the sucker stuff. And he like, hey, you know, when you was talking to this one, you know, they were over here sucking their teeth. You know, when you were doing this, they was over here shaking their head. And I heard these one over here whispering, talking bad about you. You know, I think they got it out for you, king. And the king was like, oh, yeah? Because a strong man listens to his woman. Why would a strong man listen to his woman? I told y'all in my last video, your woman is a reflection of you. Your woman is a reflection of you. If you have trained your woman up the right way, you should never be bothered by a decision that your woman make because your woman is a reflection of you and you have gained her up properly. So she is you and you are her. So you're going to take her word just as well as you would take your word. But it's not for you to do in public. Some of y'all in relationships, when y'all be arguing in public, y'all make yourself look real bad. And then y'all demasculate these men, and y'all wonder why these men go out and cheat. And for you men, when you sit here and embarrass your queen in public because you have not got in touch with your emotions, you have not learned yet to be at your best and out of your feelings and living in your moment, you embarrass your woman in front of people, and now people start to talk. Because that's divide and separation. They know you don't believe in each other. So now back to the story. So now, once the king has talked to his queen and they've exchanged some information, so, hey, queen, what you think we should do tomorrow about this? Well, you know, hey, I think we should do X, Y, and Z. And the king is going to think, you know what I think we should do? I think we should do that too. Now, here's the important part, guys. Make sure y'all listen. Here's the important part. God, because I just showed you how important your queen is. I just showed you how it's equally as value, but the king is the most important piece. She's the strongest piece, because if not for his queen, he would never have known these things that people are out to get him. It's people out to get y'all right now, man, and y'all women telling y'all each and every day, don't be messing with these F-boys and stay from around these people, and y'all do it anyway, because y'all like to sit around y'all homeboys instead of your woman, man, important to her. So now, the next day comes. It's time for the king to deliver that decision. So the king delivers whatever decision. He wants to behead people. He wants to put them in jail. He wants to do whatever. See, so you got to understand, at the end of that day, her decision making, her opinion was just as important as his. But since it's the king's job to deliver it. Can you dig it? It's the king's job to deliver the decision. So it don't matter who say it. Her opinion is just as important. But guys, you're not going to have faith in your queen and her decision making if you are not at my best. If you have not built your esteem of yourself through thinking. If you have not become the best version of yourself. Because when you have become the best version of yourself, only then can you impute. And if you don't know what impute means, that means pour into that type of information inside of your woman. Therefore, trusting her decisions. See, if I had it my way, I would impute 10 women and teach them to think just like me. And that means I got 10 people moving like me. So often, I know a lot of y'all feel like, man, the world would be better if I had 10 me's. Well, that's how you do it, guys, through your woman, man. So now, you've made your decision. The king and the queen, they all happy and jolly. And now, you should be happy with yourself for a lot of reasons. Number one, you were at your best. You took the time out to be at your best and build your esteem of yourself through thinking, and be confident in your decision making and be confident in your delivery with your queen sitting right beside you like a boss. Number two, you should be confident because your queen she's a pit bull. She's beautiful. She's quiet. She know how to play her part. She's silent. She's deadly. And guess what? Her opinion matters. And number three, You knew how to stay out of your feelings. You knew how not to make it about you. You knew not how to you knew not how to put your woman down, say, oh, you just a woman, you don't know nothing. Because guys, let me explain something to you. Women are smarter than men. And if you don't even learn that by now, y'all need to keep on watching. So guys, that is how you become the best version of yourself, and you gang things up, and you play your position like a king. You let the queen play hers. Can you dig it? Now, if y'all like this video, which I know you did, I definitely know you did, because I got more to come. I'm bringing y'all videos every day, man, because you can count on me, because I'm at my best. I'm dropping this because I know some of y'all need it. I know some of y'all need this advice for your relationships. I know it, and I'm available for consultation. So remember, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, like the video, share it, and all that. Ain't no fancy stuff coming off my channel, man. I'm not editing no videos. I'm not getting dressed up for no videos. You just getting raw game in its finest. And we keep it 1,000 wow around here. 1,000. And if you ain't got nothing 1,000 say, stay out the comments. And you have a beautiful day. Church.